Hey guys, welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. This week's dinners were all super quick and so easy and so good. It's been a little while since I've posted a video, so I thought I'd come back with a What's for Dinner. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now let's get to it. For the first dinner of the weekend, we're making some school pizza. We had seen this around lately and we were like, that looks so good, because I loved it growing up. Adam never had it because he went to a Christian school, but we found a recipe online and I'll link that one down below, and the only part of it we used was the crust recipe, so we're gonna get started on making that. So the recipe for the crust has your usuals: some flour and sugar, some yeast, salt, water, and olive oil. But this also has dry milk, and I think that's what makes it different. So this dough ends up more like a batter than a dough, so you have to pour it into your pan, which we thought was kind of weird, but it gives it that school pizza texture, and it turned out delicious. Once our batter was done, we turned it out onto our baking sheet that had some greased parchment paper and just got that all spread out. And then we'll put this in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes, and then we'll add on our toppings. So we just made our usual marinara sauce, and I'll have that recipe linked down below as well. And we're also cooking up some ground beef. This recipe called for ground beef and sausage, but we just had beef, so that's what we used. Once our crust had baked for 6 to 8 minutes, we're adding on our marinara, and then we're going to add on a whole bunch of Munster cheese that we shredded up, and we didn't think it was enough cheese, so we found a bag of mozzarella in the fridge and added some of that as well. And then we added on our ground beef that we drained, and put this back in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. To go with our pizza, we just made a quick salad from stuff we already had in the fridge. We have some bacon bits and cheese and green onions, some sliced up tomatoes. We also had some pineapple in the fridge if anybody wanted that on the side. And we have all of our dressings and dips for our pizza. And this turned out so good. It definitely brought back memories of school lunch, and everybody loved it. The next day was my birthday, and we decided to go out bowling and go to the arcade before heading home and making a super quick and easy dinner.
No way! Good job. Ow.
I wanted some Chinese food for my birthday dinner, and the only way this could have been easier is if we got takeout, but it would have been like twice as expensive. So we just grabbed some frozen stuff from the Walmart frozen food aisle. This is the Innovation brand, and we love this stuff. It's so good, and that crispy honey chicken is the best. We just threw everything into the oven and tossed it together with the sauce. Then we served it with our sticky rice and egg rolls, and this was a delicious birthday dinner. For the last dinner of the video, we're making some homemade Arby's beef and cheddar sandwiches. We've made these a couple of times, and every time we try out a new sauce, and it just never seems to turn out perfect. It's always good, but not exact. This sauce, however, was so good. Adam found a couple of different recipes and decided to mix and match ingredients, and so this is what he came up with. I'll have the recipe typed out in the description box, and I'll have the ingredients here on the screen. Once we got all of our sauce ingredients blended together, we put them in a saucepan and let it simmer. We have some hamburger buns and some cheddar cheese sauce. And then for our roast beef, we were going to get just the packages like on the shelf in the cooler, but it would have been over $10 for this much meat if we went that route. So we went to the deli and got some fresh roast beef, and I'm glad we did because this was so good. Still expensive, but still much cheaper than getting a meal for all of us at Arby's. And since the store had 0 bags of french fries, we're just having some chips to go with ours, and these salt and pepper ones are my new favorite. To heat up our roast beef, we're just going to cook it for a few minutes in some beef broth. And then I'm just going to throw our cheddar cheese into the microwave. And the best way to make packaged hamburger buns seem like they're from a fast food place that I found, I like to steam them in the microwave. So I just put them in between 2 damp paper towels, microwave them for about a minute, and they turn out soft and perfect. These always turn out so good, and that sauce was almost spot on this time. I think that's the best one we've ever made and the closest to Arby's. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.